Nathan, 2-1 win over Mansfield, massive victory this afternoon.
Massive victory. You know, I'm not going to play it down or anyway. It wasn't a must-win game because there's still games to go, but it don't have help. Absolutely massive game and a massive win against quality opposition. These a big budget club with some real good players for the level, and especially after taking the lead against the run of play, we had to show a load. We had to show a load of character. We had to show a real desire to win a football match, and we showed loads of quality as well. And I thought they were wonderful. I thought they were wonderful start to finish, but second half we were excellent.
As you say, first half we had chances. James keepers made a great save from James Collins, and Elliot Lee had the chance. Ironically, just before they scored the opener, it was seconds before, wasn't it? And it was there. We were carving them open down the left.
We did. I thought we played some wonderful football. We really did. When we settled down, we played some real good stuff. We got into their box with some real good positions, and should have been a little bit more clinical. And if we are, then we wouldn't have been behind. But sometimes we've just showed how much character we've got today, because literally to come out the second half and the manner that we played to then get the goals that we needed was wonderful. And so proud of him, so pleased for him as well, because they've taken some knocks. They take a knock on the weekend with their mate getting injured, and he's a big part of the thing. They love him here, and they've shown that once again we've shown the character, the quality, all the characteristics you need to get promoted. We've shown them today, and wonderful. Really pleased from him.
Come on to the Luke Berry celebration in a minute, but Perry Rudder in the team today, in Luke's place. Set up the first goal for James Collins with a brilliant run to the byline, but that was the Perry Rudder today that we all know and love. Know he can do every week, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that's where you need to add that consistency to it. But we felt that they're a big, powerful side, these, and they press and run. And so we felt we needed that. We felt we've been a little bit lightweight in recent weeks. We've been a wonderful football team, but been a little bit lightweight. So we went today, and we were positive. Playing three strikers. In terms of Elliot Lee and the two we played up top, and then the diamond and the ones we played in there were good footballers that get on it, and just a wonderful performance from Pelly. And look, he's deserved that because he's trained day in day out, and he's been left out recently and so on. And against Colchester he was actually left out of the squad, but we felt it was right to bring him back, him and McCormack, for today. So look, it's proved right, and a wonderful win, and thoroughly deserved as well.
Massive 10 minutes for James Collins. He popped that one in, then he made a challenge on Lee Angle in his own 6-yard box. Then he leads the counter-attack where he's cynically fouled, that leads to the free kick to the second goal. I mean, an immense performance from Connor as well.
Well, that's what he's here for. We say big players turn up in big games. This is a big game, and he turns up for me every week. Fair play, and he's done it. And in the weeks that he's been, that he's been without Hiltz up top, he led the line. He's been the consistent one all throughout the season. To be fair, when Hiltz has been injured and so on, he's led the line for me. And I love the pair of him and Hiltz up there, and they put in great shifts for me, regardless of form, regardless of when they put in big shifts for me. And he did it again. And look, I'm pleased for him. And he's brought it to get those goals, the ones that, not the brilliant goals, the ones that just go inside the box. And he's done that for me once again today.
It's probably Glenn Ray here to get those kind of goals, but he showed a poacher's instinct. He's ordering me to get the winner, his first goal of the season.
Yeah, well, I didn't think Sheaves were going to shoot from there, because it's a heavy pitch, so it takes some strike to score. But as I said, the keeper was like the keeper probably parried it back into Glenn's good path, but the keeper was outstanding. The keeper made an error for the goal, then he was outstanding with the other saves. He made 3 saves that he shouldn't make, really, and that's the way it is. But look, we're delighted whoever scores. Glenn scored. I'm delighted my front man has scored, and then the performance of Pele and Alan McCormack and all of them, they all showed a real character today.
And the celebration, as we mentioned, for Luke Berry, he's sitting watching at home. He'd have been perked up by that, and it shows what he means to the team, doesn't it?
No, it does. And look, they're a close-knit team. They're a great team. At times, and we've had a good team spirit there for 2 years. What we lacked this last year was leaders and men that have been there and done it, because we had a real bright footballing group. Now we've added that. And Berry was one we brought in, who's an experienced 23, 24-year-old, and then to see him get injured in the manner he did, and it's heartbreaking, because he's a pleasure to be around. He's a pleasure to be around as a human being and as a footballer, and the lads love him. So look, if that gave him any motivation, then brilliant. But it's and Luke will come back strong, and we look after Luke, as and we can't wait to get him back.
Just finally, it was rocking at the end. You coming off, you know, they're playing your song. The whole place is buzzing. You made a point of pointing at the ground staff.
Yeah, I did.
A fantastic job.
Yeah, well, normally he's the prophet of doom. The head groundsman here, and
Dickie or Rog?
Dickie, yeah, Dickie. And normally, you know, and he rang me this morning really early and said we've got a real problem here with the ground and stuff. So they work tirelessly. The chief exec said, do we want it on? Are we all in good shape? And we said, yeah, we want it on the game. And they worked tirelessly, and it got a pitch that was playable, that was, you know, not ideal for how we played, but they worked super. So a lot of credit goes to the four of them, to be fair. They've grafted Rog, Dave, and a young intern who we've got in as well. So our credit to them, because they got the game on, and today we sit there on 77 points, and that's a big part of the work they've done.
That's equalled last season's total before we head to Yeovil on Saturday for another big one.
It has, and look, we've got 5 games left, and we've equalled last year's total. So we had 77 points, we finished last year, and we won our last 3, if you remember. So at this point in time, we're probably 10 points further behind than we were. If we finish in the same manner, then it'll be a good end to the year. But look, we know we've got a tough run of fixtures, real tough run of fixtures we had, and we've come through that now, and we go into a different set of fixtures, equally as tough, but for different reasons. So look, we're looking forward to it. We'll dust them down, we'll give them a couple of days off, and we'll be ready to go again Thursday.
Well done today, mate.
Cheers, thank you.